Being consistent is a problem. To be consistent is a real problem. In fact, many people blame government for their poverty. Many people blame churches. They blame everything except their inconsistency. I once asked a man who came to our office for an event, and he said, he has tried everything in life. He has done everything possible for success, for riches. The reality is that when I asked this man, what are the other things that you said you have done? He said, I have even done business. I've gone to villages and buy garri and go to the cities and sell them. And I say, how long did you do that? And he said, just about a month. Well, a month means you have done nothing. It's like somebody sending him message. I say, go to this town and come back. That's all he did. Not a business. But guess what? He has added it to his CV as he has done a business. Welcome to the channel. This is The Genius right here. And yes, today I want to explain to you 3 important ways to solve inconsistency. And by the way, if it's the first time you're watching me here on the channel, I wanted to do one thing, right? Let me recognize you as a billionaire internet citizen. Just comment on the chat box here, on the comment section here, BIC. And on my next video, of course, I'm going to give you a shout out to welcome you to the family of billionaire internet citizens. So welcome. Now let me treat this. It's very, very important, right? But some people always tell me, how come you have been talking about drop shipping, e-commerce, droppers for years and you are still doing it? How are you that consistent? Well, I am not the only one. You are consistent in something. At least you are consistent in life. You are alive, right? But eventually there are a few things you are so consistent about and a lot of other things that you are not consistent about, especially when it comes to the money. Some people will work in a place, after 6 months they're already feeling tired, right? They're already feeling worn out, right? And the only thing that is on their brain next is to quit and look for somewhere else, right? Now, obviously, it is not their fault because they have groomed themselves that way over time. One of the ways to solve inconsistency, number 1, plan ahead with a goal. As 2026 arrived, the reality is that some of us in business have already planned for the year, the first quarter, which will end in March 31st. And you don't just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The reality is that I have put in place some things to help me do those things, not me doing them all alone. One of the examples is like paid ad, right? Okay, I run a business, you run a business, probably that's why I listen to it, or you want to start a business, right? So imagine this, you now plan that, okay, all your adverts for the first quarter of 2026, you have paid for it, and you have put up an advert already on Facebook ads. You have no choice anymore. You don't have any other choice. There's nothing like quitting because you have funded the ad account. And before that one we exhaust, you will now be working through the result to be able to gather enough cash for the next quarter. In fact, Aliko Dangote just announced their goal for 4 years. Not 2 months, but 4 years. 4 straight years. With all the marketing planned, all the resources planned, everything planned, and he's so confident that they will worth $100 billion of a brand. People were clapping, but it wasn't just for claps. Aliko Dangote has already planned for it and he will do it. Are you that type of person? Because this thing is not about being the lord of business. No, it's about your personal life. Have you planned for your marriage this year? Have you planned for your health this year? Have you planned on your food this year? The type of food you're not going to eat at all for the next 3 months. Have you planned for it? First quarter, or at least 2 months, the barest minimum 2 months. Have you planned for it? This is the only way to stay consistent. If you don't plan, you have already planned to fail. Number 2, to keep yourself accountable. So let me give you another example, even from the first point, right? Imagine that you want to lose weight. And you have taken your first step by going to pay for subscription of losing weight for 3 months or for 2 months, right? Which is a good point. But the reality is that the weight platform is not going to come and wake you up or ginger you to come there. So you don't do the number 2 thing, and that is hire somebody who will assist you to wake you up, come to your house, knock on your door, call you on phone, disturb you, right? And put some shame on you. Put some real shame. Nobody likes to be called out. You put some real shame on you so that you get shit done no matter what. So eventually, in business, you hire staff. You hire people, right? Now, no matter what, as long as the month goes by, you must pay salary. So how will you quit like that? How are you going to quit? Quitting it's not going to be an option, except you are closing down the business entirely, and that's a different thing. But to quit easily is no longer easy. Number 3 thing, you have to celebrate. Listen, the reality is that most people, take life and dream setting and so-called, inconsistency as a problem or about, because really, in every achievement they had, they never really celebrated it. I had this problem in a long time, and it's one of my problems, in fact, that I said I must fix this year, 2026, right? So I will tell you for real, it's personal now I'm talking about. For real, you need to add some celebration, and on the milestone of result, you break down and put some celebration in between the line to assist you to vibe things up so that you can repeat things proper. By the way, I am hosting a 60 days challenge once again. Let me show you. I've done this for years. 60 days challenge. I've done this for years. Now, the last time we did this was 2022, right? This one was the one of 2021, right? It was a great adventure with a lot of stuff in between the line. When you open the album, you see a lot of people. You meet people that come for the challenge. Now, this challenge of this year, I'm only taking 10 people, maximum 10 people. Just hold me by my word. That means you are not going to be part of it if you come late. So I'm hosting a 60 days challenge coming up next month, because I'm making this video in January. Eventually, this challenge is going to force you to stay consistent, to learn how to stay consistent and get that result. Not be money you want. Calm down. So we're going to see how to start with. At least we're going to start with just 1 million naira. That's what we are looking at. 1 million naira per month, a stable business for 1 million naira. Now, if you don't have a business at all, by the way, you may be coming late, because most people that are going to come in for this are going to be people that already started a business with us, so they already have a huge experience with us and stuff like that. So, but if you don't have experience at all with us before now, no wahala. But the reality is that we will now build a business for you fresh and use that business to stabilize. We're going to pay for the ads for a long months ahead. Then you're going to come on a day-to-day mentorship every week to watch you stay consistent. Those things you want to do for real, right? We're going to go through all your life purpose when it comes to income. I'm not interested in the rest, by the way, but all your life purpose when it comes to income is what we are going to focus on this 60 days challenge. If you are interested for that, I'm going to leave a link on this YouTube channel, so you can click on that to go sign up. By the way, you might talk with me personally on the call on the 60 days, because it's me that's like it's one-to-one, and me and you for 60 days. Whether you like them or not, you must finally stay consistent and get that result. If you have not liked this video yet, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and let's get shit done. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.